So I wanted to do a post-show video. I'm just setting up now back at home after playing 3 sets last night outside. Beautiful lake in Illinois. Pretty humid out, about mid 70s, so it wasn't horrible, but it kind of was horrible. I went through 3 shirts and 3 towels. But yeah, Ethel performed pretty well. So, like I said, it was a great setup, very ergonomic, easy to play. And in that humidity and playing classic rock for 3 hours on these drums, they're only at most a half step out of tune. I tune them to specific notes, so that's not bad. The heads have so much to do with that. Now, what I wanted to show you was here's that angle on that remote bass drum that I have. This is my current angle. So looking down from the top of the drum, you can see there's only one odd angle on that. Last night I had this, and you can see the marks where the bass drum spurs were. So I've slid this back about 6 inches today. It wasn't playing as fast as it normally was, as smooth as it normally was with 2 angles. Now I know in a double pedal, you usually have 2 angles, but these were going different ways, and this angle right here was a lot more extreme than I like it. Right now, that's a fairly mellow angle, but that one, I just slid this back, so it's not going to have any angle on there. Just eliminate as many things as I can. So my weird heel to toe, but yeah, very comfy now, much better than it was last night. So the problem I might have is when I drop the floor toms in here, will I have to move everything over to the left a little bit, because the 18-inch tom was right behind that, so I might have to just slide everything else on this carpet over just a little bit and then extend that, which isn't going to be a problem. So just wanted to show you that and the kind of things I'm going through. And again, you can see my industrial Velcro. It shows you where the feet for the rack go, and the floor tom feet, snare feet, etc., and markings for the double cymbal stand back there. So I just have to relocate those for this bass drum, and I might have to pull all these up, but they come right up. They'll stay on there if you burnish them down, but get under one of the corners, they come up pretty easily. I also want to share with you this kind of cool find from Facebook Marketplace. $20. This is a banner display case for conventions. It's got skateboard wheels on the bottom, so it rolls along really nice and smooth. It's got handles here that you can pull it with. It's a recessed lid. I'd say medium duty plastic on this, but it's got 4 latches, a couple more handles too. Makes it easy to get it in my van, but latches on each corner. Then this pulls right up. There's the recessed lid. So if you got stands that poke out a little bit more, I've got a couple that do. Works beautifully. And it's just hollow down there. So I think these go for a couple $100 alone if they're new. There's a company that I didn't get it from them, but that's a company I think who produces or manufactures these, or sells them at least. So something to check out. So I got everything set up again, and that's after moving that bass drum back. That bass drum used to be up about 6 inches forward, so I had to slide that back, which affected everything else a little bit. So I had to shift everything else a ½ inch over that way. So I had to redo all my Velcro, which I've done that. So when I set it up again, it'll be just like this. So wasn't much to do that at all. This stuff, it's just a ½ inch Velcro. It's the hook bit, And here is the, can pause on that and get the reorder part number. Forget where I bought this online, but should be able to find it with those numbers right there. I just got a roll of it, and I just cut it off whenever I need it for a new setup. But I've actually been reusing this. One observation is that I hate these rugs. This is one of those rubber mat with the fabric on top and that stuff. It's just, I don't like it. You see the dents there from previous. That'll go right through, and it's not a lot to grip on. I noticed my bass drum pedal slipping a little bit last night, so I don't have that problem on my other carpet because it's an actual carpet on my mahogany kit. So you've got the base. I don't know carpet, so I don't know what you call the actual base of the carpet itself, but that's what a bass drum pedal, those little spurs on the pedal, need to dig into. This stuff isn't very good. It stretches, so it allows movement. So I get to do this Velcro thing all over again when I get that new one, but I've got a way, I think I've got a way to solve that and make it easier. Now, if you notice something, that hi-hat pedal is coming off the side now. I need to get a bigger rug. So I thought, what am I, 8 feet wide now, this footprint? It's actually from the edge of that mat on that side to that hi-hat leg, that's 6 feet 7 inches. And if you want to count that cymbal sticking out there on top, add another 6 inches. So 7 feet wide, and my depth on this is like 5 feet 2 inches to the back leg on that cymbal stand. So basically 5 by 7. And it looks like just a whole lot of stuff in that space, and that, you can do that. Again, you got to get the bass drum isolated or move it over to the left and get the toms over it so you can bring the toms around and reshift everything on your kit. But yeah, first round of playing on this, I really enjoyed it. I'm playing again on the 14th, again outside. I'm going to tune these up, not quite a half step where I normally tune them, which is a D, A, E, B. I've got these tuned perfect fourths apart, and actually the bottom heads are a perfect fourth higher than the top head, and they sound really good that way. But I've just got to slightly retune them, get them back to where they were, reset them. Not going to take me but probably 5 minutes to do that. So after my first gig playing this, and this was an outdoor gig again, out in the heat and humidity, this thing did great, sounded amazing, sounded great through the PA. And one of our guitarists told me that he can tell the difference with that bass drum over to the side, normally hearing it right with the snare on stage. So that's kind of different, but I know that recording, obviously, you can put them anywhere, but playing live as a player, not having all those drums and the bass drum resonate together, considerable difference. So, well, off to the next one.